Moving on to facilities. Again, our enrollment is what dictated a lot of this, but there's other things through our strategic planning that we were looking at as well. First one I'm going to mention is West Elementary. If you look at Mountain View, it was recently renovated. You look at Creekside, new building. Middle school and high school, relatively new, but West, it's 53 years old. It was built in 1965. So structurally, it's still in pretty good shape. Ideally located next to Black Hills State, but it needs renovation. And preliminary renovation, you're looking at $4 million to renovate. Well, it only has one small little lunchroom. There's no gym, so if we add that, there's another $1 million or $2 million. So pretty soon, you're looking at almost the cost of a new school building. So do you tear down that building and build a new one? You know, so those are some of the things that we're working on. There's just a lot of, all the systems there work, but we need a new intercom system, we need new HVAC, we need a new fire alarm, we need, I mean, just the list goes on. So those are some of the things that we're working through right now. The other thing that we're looking at is through our strategic plan, there's a lot of input that we need to increase our career and technical education offerings. Kids, you know, we're kind of pushed, if you would, or funneled into the college track, and there's nothing wrong with that for particular students. But there are students that are going to go to a technical school, or they're going to go into the world of work. And not that it's our job, because there are technical schools and universities to do that, but we need to expose students to that. So we're looking at a career and technical education facility. And so some of our current programming will go into that. So our welding with Mrs. McCoy, the woodworking, drafting, and so on with Mr. Lightberg, that would move into the new facility. But we'd also look at medical arts or medical sciences. We'd look at maybe some kind of engineering, STEM program, building trade, maybe automotive technology, something just to expose kids to that type of stuff. So again, but everything comes with a price tag. And so we have to prioritize what's most important. Is it a new elementary? Is it a renovation? I mean, what do we do? So that's a long discussion, and again, it's hard to reach consensus. What is the best track to go? The other part of this is maybe a district service center. We're plumb happy where we're at in the old metal building just up from east. Offices work just fine, but when you have our facility, you have the mods, which are out by the modular homes, classrooms, that are out by the skate park, and then things like that. You become more efficient when you can put them all into one building. The mods are getting old, and it's requiring a lot of maintenance and so on. So we become more efficient when we can come into one building. So we're looking at that maybe in conjunction with the CTE building. And the last thing with facilities is we own about 35 acres just south of the Green Acres, where we're talking about redoing the roads. And it's something that the board purchased back in the late 90s. And have not used it, probably don't plan to use it. So we're looking at how we can maybe liquidate that. I covered a lot of stuff, fast and furious. I too will stick around after the presentations are all completed. If you have any questions or concerns, I'd be happy to answer. Thank you.